ride to Jerusalem? When do we ride to Jerusalem? When do we ride to Jerusalem? When? Why should you want to know? We're going to do Cats tomorrow. And then the day after, I'll be the coal car, Truckula. What was that one called?
Oh, is that
that bad
Starlight
train one?
Express?
Remember? Stardust Express. Yeah.
I'm the bad locomotive.
And Little Orphan Annie was like, I'm Big Hipshula, the caboose girl, and
I'm a feed grain car.
All right, I can't believe you knew what I was talking about. My next guest will be starring in his own upcoming ABC sitcom, The Jackie Thomas Show. Please welcome comedian Tom Arnold. Tito!
Thank you! Thanks, folks. Man. Well, I'm happily married. Yeah, it was either that or prison, basically, for me. My wife and I got married in Hollywood, so we had to have one of those prenuptial agreements. It's my idea. I didn't want her to get her hands on my Avon Cologne decanter set. And I found out later, I guess she had some stuff, too. We don't need the prenup because we got a murder-suicide pact. My wife promises if I try to leave, she's going to murder me, and she says she's going to commit suicide. I don't know. We got married. When I first fell in love with my wife, it was that kind of love, you know, where the birds are singing and everything. You saw us on the talk shows. I was really happy and everything. I figured it'd be like that for the rest of my life. You know, I was real excited about it. And my wife said she fell in love with me because I was strong and I liked to stay home. I was kind of a family man, you know, like to watch TV, all that kind of stuff. And I thought that's what she meant. You know, we get married and then we have a honeymoon period, you know, about a day and a half. And then she starts working on me, you know, trying to mold me, trying to change me, working on me. I'm laying there minding my own business. She starts working on me. Hey, we never go anywhere. I hate TV. I hate sports. I don't have any friends, you know, all this stuff. You know, it's kind of, I would call it nagging, but that's sexist, you know. It's bitching is what she was doing. Bitching. We never went anywhere. She's all over me. And that was when I got the feeling, all husbands get this feeling, you know, the feeling when you want to blow your head off with a shotgun. You know that feeling? Except you don't want to do it because you might live. Yeah, that one. And, you know, then she'd be over at the hospital. We never go anywhere. We never do anything, you know. So anyway, I decided that, you know what we do, us guys, to protect ourselves? Husband comas. We go into them. My dad's been in one for 35 years, you know. We get into one. It's just us and the TV. The whole world's going on around us. That's how we live so long, you know. And but you get a lot of trouble. You know, before my wife and I got married, I said, if you want something, honey, you ask me for it. Because I know a lot of times women like to play little games, you know, and they send little signals and everything. And I said, if you want to have sex, you say, I want to have sex, you'll get sex because I love you, honey. Just say it, because I don't play games. I don't know how to do that. Anyway, so I'm in one of my comas, and she's standing next to me naked except for fishnet stockings and high heels going like this. Honey! You know, like this. You know. Right. Yeah. Well, I didn't see it until she cut in front of the TV, you know, and then by then it was too late. She's headed for the closet, you know, and takes the stuff off, and I know I'm in trouble, you know. I'm out there. I'm not a mind reader, honey, and then you got to go down the list of stuff. I'm a jerk, and I'm a schmuck, you know. The whole, trying to get the magic word to get her out of the closet, right? Finally, you got to put the hose on yourself, you know, with the high heel. Humiliation is what it takes. And yes. That's when I learned a big lesson, you know. I started taking my wife. I said, she wants to go out. I'm going to start taking her out. So we go to all these parties. We get friends. We do everything she has to do. She never has any fun at these parties, right? She's sitting there. She's not happy. I said, honey, what's wrong? She says, I can't have any fun because I know you don't want to be here. I said, honey, I do want to be here. I love you. I mean, I have pants on. I'm excited. I'm out of the house. It's great. She said, no, I know you don't want to be here, so I can't have any fun. You resent me, honey, you know, so... We're driving home one night after this party, and she's sad and everything. And then I realized it struck me, my first big lesson in marriage. By giving her what she'd asked for, taking her out to the parties, I'd taken away her true joy, which was bitching about never going nowhere. Thank you. So now we get that. That husband coma is a weird thing, too, because, you know, but when you're single... You know, when you're a single guy, you're so aware of everything. If a woman even looks at you, you're like, oh, yeah, she wants to have sex with me. Oh, yeah. You know. We went on a second honeymoon, went over to France. That was really nice over there and everything. You know, on the French Riviera, you know, and all the women, they're laying out and they're topless, you know, and I mean, bare-breasted and everything, and I'm from Iowa, you know, and they're not like the Iowa breasts, you know, these are like Olympic breasts, you know, everybody's all, they're great and everything, and I'm walking there and I try to be cool there, you know, because I'm with my wife and everything, I try to be cool, and then suddenly I'm Jethro Bodine. Whoa, Uncle Chad! You know, wow, you get this sharp pain in the back of my head, you know. Before we went over there, we got some of those French tapes, you know, to learn to speak the language, and we listened to them. We didn't learn any French, but our English got real good. Where is the bus station? Thank you very much. You guys are great. Thank you.
Did you say Olympic press?
Yeah, Olympic gold medal type. I mean, have you ever been to Cannes?
No, haven't. I've been to Paris, but never Cannes.
Yeah, that's where they all converge down there. Everything. It's a wild deal.
Olympic press, there's like 5 of them, and they
Yeah, they are.
Right?
They are.
All right, we're going to talk with Tom Moore right after this. We'll be right back with Tom Arnold. So, thank you. Tom Arnold, folks, yeah. Hey, I wanted to congratulate you and Roseanne on the beginning of that amnesty thing. Just knocked me out. I thought you were so funny on that.
Thank you.
Like,
thank you.
Yeah, weren't they great? I mean, those things can be brutal.
Oh, it was brutal.
No, I'm telling you, I watched it at home. I mean, I'm just saying, I've done those benefit things where it just doesn't happen because everybody's kind of, their mind's on the cause, it's a lot of industry types. But you guys killed it.
It was edited very well.
Yeah.
It was
really?
Well. Yeah. It was okay. You know, what happened is it's one of those deals, and you know the benefits. It's supposed to go for 2 hours, and it ends up going 5.5 hours. And Rosie and I, they guaranteed we'd be out by 10, and we saw it was going to be 2:30, and we had a plane waiting for us on the runway to go back to Iowa.
They had to bring Amnesty International to get you released.
Hey, absolutely. I felt like that. I felt like that. But anyway, so we did all of our intros, you know, in a row, and then the acts, you know, we say welcome, you know, Vanessa Williams or whoever, and then they went on later. But they edited it, and you know, amnesty's a good cause. Yeah, definitely.
Well, the beginning, I thought you two were great.
Thank you very much.
Funny together.
Thank you.
Now, what's up with Roseanne? Now, she just had this operation.
She had her surgery. She had surgery last Monday to have her tubes reconnected so we could have a baby, and it was a successful surgery. And yeah, it was scary.
Now it's on you, man.
Yeah, well, I went.
Now it's all on you.
Well, it's yeah. But I feel more nervous except for last year. A year ago, we tried in vitro fertilization, which is test tube babies, you know. And so the first part of that is the man has to go down to the hospital and get his sperm tested, you know, because I hadn't had any babies or anything, and I've never been married. So I went to the hospital and did that, and you know, I was kind of excited because, you know, what you do, and I was excited because, well, I mean, you know, since I got married, I don't get to do that no more, you know. So I go down there, and you go to the hospital, and you know, you're nervous and everything, and you think you're going to the hospital to, you know, can I say masturbate?
Yeah, sure.
You're going to the hospital to masturbate, right? Because that's that's the least painful way to get sperm, I guess. So anyway, but you get down there, and first of all, I'll tell you, being famous, you know, there's a lot of good perks about it, but except one bad thing about being famous is when you go to the hospital to masturbate. Right. You know, because they're like, Mr. Arnold, you know, and here, you know, give you the cup and everything, and it was very nerve-wracking because, you know, you go in there and you think, well, do they have some kind of a like a milking machine, you know, or something like that? But, you know, you think those things. It was just like, you know, it was normal.
Just a room and a cup, huh?
Yeah, a lonely room.
So, now do celebrities get like a special goblet? Or
well, they have the Gallon Club, which is something that's the Wall of Fame. I don't know. It was no, I think everybody gets treated the same.
Actually, it's the ceiling of fame. Oh, come on!
But they're, you know, it's just everybody has a smirk on their face, the whole time. Even the professional doctors are smiling because they know you're going to go there. You can't. I mean, it's just you tried to hide that fact that you did that all the time your whole life, and now you are going to the hospital to do it in front of everybody. It's a crazy thing.
You should have came out of the room. I can't see. I can't see. All right. Tell me about
the last little part of this. The way we found out, and then there's like they take my sperm and then they take the egg of a hamster, which is closest to a human egg, and it's called the hamster test. And if your sperms impregnate the hamster, then you can then they do it on your wife. Well, that's a 3-day period where you don't know the test. You're like real nervous, because you're wondering if you're a man or whatever. And I know that doesn't matter, but anyway, right. Anyway, so you're nervous, and then I got a call. We got a little Tomster. Running around. It's
on a wheel.
With my big head. But it turned out great, and now everything. Now we're real excited, and within 6 more weeks, and we can start trying to have a baby, and it could happen anytime. That'd be great.
Well, you got to be a man. Make sure you call the hamster because they get hurt.
Okay.
You inseminate them, they never hear from you again. All right, Tom Arnold. Good luck with the baby. Hey, Rosie. We're right back with Cinda Williams right after this. Thanks, Tommy.